Good morning, it's MaryEllen from the channel Sensational After 60, and I had a little information I wanted to share with you all, and I am by far not a specialist, but I like to provide, it's not all about beauty. It is not all about beauty, even though I do enjoy using cosmetics and playing with them. But there was something that's been on my mind that I wanted to share. I was thinking of my mom and just thinking of funny things, and I'll never forget the first time she asked me. Of course, we live in a very small town. Everybody knows everybody. And she said, they all call me Mimi. That's what most people call me, Mimi. And she said, Mimi, will you run out to the dollar store for me? And I said, sure. She said, I need you to get me some Depends, or not the full things, but just kind of like the pads. And I just looked at her really seriously. I said, oh, Mom, I can't do that. And she kind of looked at me, because of course I always did whatever she needed to have done. But she looked at me and I said, Mom, that is the only thing good I have left are my pelvic muscles. That's the only muscle I've got that's going good for me. And then I laughed and I said, of course. But and it didn't bother me, but I told her, I said, everybody's going to say, hey, she's even lost the control of her bladder. But I do want you to look something up. And any of you that aren't aware of it, I think it would be great to look up Kegel exercises. They're spelled Kegel. And to make a long story short, what it does, it strengthens the pelvic floor and the pelvic muscles. And if you do them, it'll make your bladder stronger. It'll keep, you won't have leakage, you won't have issues with that as you grow older. And the easiest way to start doing them is to, once you start urinating, to try to stop the flow. And with most people, and you know, I'm a nurse and I've talked to many patients about this before because it's a real common problem. And if you can go and start urinating before you have like just a huge urge to, and start practicing this, it'll really help. So anyway, what you do, once you start the flow of urine, you contract your muscles. It's like you just squeeze them in. And hopefully everybody knows what I'm talking about. And eventually you will get some strength there. I don't know how, at what point. The earlier you do it, the easier it is. And for some reason, after I had children, my doctor mentioned how important that was. So I have taken it seriously, and I do them all the time when I'm not even thinking about it. It's just a habit I got into, one of my healthy habits. So if you want any more information, I will be glad to give it to you, but there is a wealth of information, maybe not on YouTube. I don't know, I've never heard anybody else mention this before, but it's important. So, yeah, it's all good, and you guys have a great day, and see you later. Bye-bye.